You want to know something that I found kind of funny the last few days, and I've seen it over and over again, and I even called a couple of people out on it, is you see these people out here, right? I don't even know who they are, but Twitter is like, if you're following a couple of things, you just get a ton of random shit in your timeline about that subject. So in this case, Modern Warfare Deuce. I'm seeing so many people out here just multiple times a day. It's the same type of message, like they keep regurgitating it. They might switch up a couple of words. It's like they're reassuring themselves that they like this game. They're telling other content creators to lie to their subscribers, lie to their viewer base. Yo, just suck it up because the casuals are liking Modern Warfare Deuce right now, or this community is liking Modern Warfare Deuce right now. You know, you're going to make that money, right? You're going to make all that bread. Just suck it up. Stop complaining about the game. And it's like, dude, it almost seems like you're forcing yourself to like the game. They're like, dude, I like Modern Warfare Deuce because of this. And they'll give like one stupid little reason. And they'll be like, I really like Modern Warfare Deuce because of this. And it's like, bro, if you like something, just like something. Like, why do you have to keep reassuring yourself that you like it? You know what I mean? When I like a game, I love Borderlands 2. I think it's one of the greatest games ever made, period. I know it's not for everybody, but it is like all around one of the most solid games I ever played. Metal Gear Solid, Destiny 1, like Destiny 1 had its problems, but overall, after we seen the full package, I love that damn game, man. And I would still play it to this day if it was more populated, but you know, it's like, I don't sit there and go out on the socials and go, oh, I really like Destiny 1 because of this. Like, I'm constantly looking for that reassurance, right? It's almost like they need people to back them up. It's like, okay, you're making the right decision. But what's going on, my people? We're back in it for another one. So Modern Warfare Deuce. And I'm not currently recording over any gameplay. I'll plug in some gameplay later when I get around to editing this and I'm getting ready to upload it. It doesn't matter, man. It's all the same. It doesn't matter if I watch the gameplay with you guys at the same time. It really don't matter, man. All the gameplay is the same. You're out here playing 6v6. Unless you adopt that Sentinel playstyle, it's all the same, man. Everybody out here is struggling their ass off and everybody finishes around a 1 KD. You'll have a couple go a little bit negative. You'll have a couple go a little bit positive. And then you might have one or two absolute beasts in there that would try and harden their booty off. They might finish with a 1.4 or 1.5 KD. It's all the same, man. Everybody's around the same score. Everybody's frustrated. Everybody's struggling. You know, you see a lot of UAVs, right? Like, when I'm playing the game, like, all I hear throughout the whole match is enemy UAV online. Hostile UAV online. Like, I don't know how they announce it, the announcers, but that's all you see is enemy UAVs. But that's pretty much it, man. Unless somebody gets something out of a care package. You're not seeing any of the high streaks. Shit, I don't even see SAEs in my lobbies. And what is that? What the fuck is an SAE? I think it's like a 7 kill streak or an 8 kill streak or something. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, I haven't even gotten many of them, man. It's like, that's weird to me, man. Because I'm coming from, like, you know, like, back in the Black Ops 2. Listen to me, Back in the Black Ops 2 days, you know, I was like, it was nothing for me to jump on for 5 games. And 4 of those games, you know, I'm dropping VSATs, escort, drones, swarms, fucking whatever, man. Like dogs, like whatever I was running, you know what I mean? Like, it's so weird for me to go from, this is how I used to play Call of Duty, the same way I want to play now, just rushing around, trying to have fun. And I'm still able to knock out streaks like that. I'm still able to put up that type of gameplay. And then now in 2022, it's useless. It doesn't matter unless you want to adopt Infinity Ward's playstyle, right? The game type that they're going for, this playstyle, this Sentinel playstyle. You know, Infinity Ward, they got these fanboys out here that only buy their games. Trust me when I tell you that. They don't mess with a Sledgehammer game. They don't fuck with a Treyarch game. They want nothing to do with Treyarch games where Treyarch promotes more movement, where you actually have to move for Ghost to work and shit. They don't want nothing to do with that. They got a whole community of fanboys out here that only buy an Infinity Ward Call of Duty games, and they soldier for that shit, man. They don't give a fuck about any of it. They love Call of Duty, but only Infinity Ward Call of Duties. You're seeing a lot out here on the socials and shit. Now that some of the numbers came out, right? MW Deuce has broken records. It beat out Modern Warfare 3, right? You know, it sold like 800 million, I think they said, in the first 3 days or whatever. It's breaking records, right? It's doing great, which is still cool at the end of the day. Like, I got a Call of Duty YouTube channel, man. If Call of Duty is doing well, it's better for me, right? It's more people are interested in watching that content, and it's better for all of us content creators out here if the game is doing well and people are connected to it somehow. Whether or not the player retention is there is a completely different story. And this kind of goes back to that video that I made a few days ago about how the community is the problem, because they're out here just talking about how this game is flawless, it's perfect, it's got no issues whatsoever, making the developers, making Activision believe that they got a quality product on their hands here. And now I'm seeing this misconception and just these wrong messages from these people using this as their argument now. MW2 is great because here's the sales numbers. Sales doesn't always equal success though, man, does it? Right? When we're talking about player retention, when we're talking about people who are actually happy with their product after purchase, right? Not pre-purchase, post-purchase. People that are satisfied with that product that they spent however much money on. You know, you think about games in the past, you know, we're seeing it a little bit with Gotham Knights right now, right? Gotham Knights is, I played the game, okay? Gotham Knights is exactly what everything I was worried about with the game. It's that, right? It's got a few redeeming factors, but in my opinion, it's not a great game. It sold decently, right? Even though a lot of people were worried about the 30 frames per second cap on console, you know, it still sold well because there's a lot of people out there that don't care about it. But there's a lot of people that bought it, and now they're like, damn, dude, you know, yeah, this is a problem. Yeah, this is a problem. Like, people are coming back to me now, and they'll be like, I'm sorry, bro, you were actually right about this. You were right to be concerned about this particular issue. And it's like, well, dude, man, so, you know, you kind of took your customers right there. You know, people are buying it. You got this misconception. They bought it, and now they're not happy with their product. You know, we've seen it before. Fallout 76, if I remember correctly, that sold very well. Was that a good game at launch, though? Were people happy with the product? There was a few fanboys, right? Obviously, there's some out there. But was that a good game at launch? I think most of us can agree that no, it wasn't. Look at No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, I mean, I remember that being a disaster at launch. It sold great. I went back and played it a while back, and it's definitely better now. But, I mean, at launch, like, the game was, from what I heard, it was unplayable, and it sucked. It was absolutely awful. It sold great. Does that mean it's a great game? I mean, you look at, well, now Modern Warfare Deuce beat out MW3. MW3 was the greatest selling Call of Duty before that. I know there's going to be some that'll say, yeah, MW3 is better, but is MW3 a better Call of Duty than Black Ops 2? Right? Like, or Black Ops 1? Like, I know there's some people who would be like, yeah, MW3 is way better, man. In my opinion, no. And I know a ton of people who wouldn't consider MW3 to be better than Black Ops 2. I think it was just the times, right? When Modern Warfare 3 dropped at the perfect time, it had that Modern Warfare name, and it sold great, right? A lot of people lost buzz for Call of Duty when Black Ops 2 was coming around. So when that dropped, a lot of people who pre-ordered and bought Modern Warfare 3 got turned off of Call of Duty from that game, and they just decided not to buy Black Ops 2 because they thought it was going to be a lot of the same shit. I don't really think that sales equals success, man. A lot of people are trying to use this for their argument to say that skill-based matchmaking works because look at these sales. You got to think, a game like Call of Duty, a franchise like Call of Duty, it's going to sell well by default, just on name alone. You're going to try to tell me these people who are soldiering for skill-based matchmaking and shit, you're going to try to tell me that a bunch of people who got hooked on Warzone, right? Let's say they played Call of Duty back in the day, and then they got turned off of Call of Duty with Ghost or whatever, but then they came back to Call of Duty because Warzone was free. They fell in love with Warzone. They happened to like Battle Royale. And so they bought MW2s so they could rank up all their shit getting ready for Warzone 2. Are you going to try to tell me that there ain't a ton of people out here who did that? Come on, man. Call of Duty's got how much for a budget annually? How much did they spend on marketing for this game alone, dude? Everywhere you went, Modern Warfare Deuce. I mean, it was all over my Xbox Series dashboard. It was everywhere, man. You couldn't navigate anywhere, man. Modern Warfare Deuce was in your face. Like, that motherfucker was in your face, dude. You trying to tell me that doesn't create some sales there? Come on, man. Like I said, you know, it's good for the game. It's good for content creators because there's some interest there, right? You know, you got your Infinity Ward fanboys that only buy their games. I'm not saying that people didn't genuinely buy the game because they were excited for it and then they got it now and they're actually happy with their purchase, right? This is not an attack at anybody who found a way to enjoy Modern Warfare Deuce. That's not what I'm saying at all. Personally, for me, I'm not enjoying the game right now. People ask me to give a review on it. You know, I think the campaign is solid. I think Spec Ops is you know, kind of blah. I've never really been a Spec Ops guy except for an MW3. I used to play it a lot back then. I don't know why I played it a lot in MW3, but not MW2 and shit. But, you know, I'm not really a Spec Ops guy. And for me right now, the multiplayer is ass, right? 6v6 is some of the worst experiences I've had in gaming. The game is a broken mess. We're missing a ton of fucking features. The skill-based matchmaking is as thick as we've ever seen. There's just a lot of bullshit going on here right now, man. I don't think this is I don't think sales equals success. I don't think this is a very good game in its current state if you only buy Call of Duty for multiplayer. But this game does have potential, right? Like, I'm not just an all-out hater and it's like, okay, this is what the game is, and it's got no hope. It's a lost cause. No, I do see potential here, right? I'm not hating on anybody who found a way to enjoy this game at all. It just, for me, in the state that it's in, it's dog shit right now. Right now, it's dog shit. But, I mean, people want to see Modern Warfare dudes for me. I have a YouTube channel that's mainly around Call of Duty, and people want to hear what it's going to be like in 2 weeks' time, in a month's time, in 6 months' time from now, right? So that's what I'm going to continue to do until I just really can't do it anymore. Hopefully shit gets fixed. Hopefully Infinity Ward stops being so goddamn stubborn. Hopefully Activision or Xbox steps in, does something about the matchmaking. Like, there is potential here. It's just right now it sucks. And you know, you got a Modern Warfare name. You're gonna try to tell me this game didn't sell great because of that Modern Warfare 2 name? Come on, man. We got to get original with our arguments here, people. So, like, trying to tell me that this game is a complete success and it's great, or trying to tell me that skill-based matchmaking works because look at the sales numbers, that's just fucking bullshit to me. And that's just noise. Are you kidding me? Like, this is what you're going to use for your argument? I just broke down a couple of reasons in this video quickly of why this game could sell great, why it could be misleading. It just, dude, how many videos do we have to make about skill-based matchmaking alone, breaking down all the reasons why it does not work in what's supposed to be casual pubs before you bitches actually just clue the fuck in, right? We all know you have an agenda, and it's just, that agenda is just really getting old, dude. We get it, right? You're getting a little bread on the table from Activision. You know, it's good for your brand to stay positive about Call of Duty no matter the state that it's in. Right, so keep it to yourself. Why you force it on everybody else, though? You're right. Skill-based matchmaking sucks. There is some people that like it. There is some people that appreciate it, and good for those people. I think that's what a ranked is for. I think Black Ops 2 did it perfectly, where they had combat training for the noobs. Everybody had connection-based matchmaking in the middle, and then you had your ranked, you had your league play for everybody who wanted to get sweaty. Right? I thought that worked perfectly, and that was successful. Look at how many people still talk about Black Ops 2 being their favorite Call of Duty to this day. This is just something that I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts on anyways. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm out.